where somebody's lineage may lie. And so many questions in relation to that as well, isn't there, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, in a crazy era where anybody can identify as anything, and we see the emergence of a society that could very well fall into 2 tiers or beyond.
Sell some more t-shirts.
My very, very firm message is we must reject the Anthony Albanese government. We must reject, who's that guy again, the Premier of Victoria? What's his name? I can't remember. Yes, I know that he was able to be re-elected. No.
Go away.
Is this fair?
No, go away.
Is this fair? Move on.
Move on. Go away.
No.
Go away.
All right, so Daniel Andrews was able to be re-elected, but let me tell you something. Keep in mind, hold in your heart that every dog has his day. Everything turns around. In the end, good will always defeat evil. Daniel Andrews will fall. He will be moved out of the way, and in the end, we need to remember that this country, it belongs to you, it belongs to your children, it belongs to future generations. It does not belong to those to the likes of Dan Andrews and Albanese. This country belongs to who? Who does this country belong to? Does the future belong to our children, yes or no? Are we ever going to allow powers greater than, say, anyone on the street to dictate how we live or what we do? Are we going to finally, in the end, sack Dan Andrews in 2026? Are we going to replace the useless opposition leader by the name of John Pizzuto? Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. I can't believe this. This is just savagery. No, I don't think so. Anyway. This is actually good. This is quite challenging. Yeah. So my final message for each and every one of you here today is you need to ignore the negative forces, ignore people that are trying to bring you down. Be who you are. Stand on the side of freedom. Never give up on the future of our country because Australia is the greatest country.
今日係9月23號，世界遊行日兼向公Worldwide rally, say no to the voice. Okay.
There is division. There are things that have happened in our movement. I hope that we can stop the divide. I stop call things out, but stop the divide. Just because a lot of us come here every week doesn't mean we own these steps. You all own the steps. And he may be a scammer, but we have freedom to speak in our country, don't we? Yes. And freedom to say no, bugger! Yes. Get off this continent. People like this who belong in China, yes. And in Ukraine. The people they waste our taxes on. But I'm telling you right now, the system's corrupt. I don't even think the next election's gonna be fair. Never is. But their sovereignty has not been ceded. That has not been ceded. It's been by force. Just like these vaccines. Just like this stupid referendum of division. Okay. Is the lady here?
We've got our Indigenous.
There you go. What's your name, buddy? Yulakai. I'm Mark. Lovely to meet you, Yulakai. Where are you from, brother?
I'm right here, brother.
He's living here in our home. Right here, brother. I love that. Would you like to speak to us? We'd love to hear from you.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Look, all I'm here today to say to you people is, firstly, I love you. Yep. I Right? Even those I don't agree with, I still love you. Doesn't mean I agree with you. That's all right. Now, we're here to say no. No, no, no. Because a yes vote is a fascist. Yes, people hate me. And I've asked them, why do you hate me and not sovereignty for? And there is an order.
Yeah, nah, she's still kicking.
There is an order to the law here, brother, and a lot of you don't know about it.
What's sorry?
I'm not here to educate you today, I'm here to love you. Yeah? You can come and learn, but you got to find me and hey, Bob, how are you? A bit louder.
Closer, brother. We're all here.
Hello, hello. Alright, beautiful people. I love you. Did I tell you that yet? I'm going to tell you again, I love you all. Now, vote no. I don't even know what he's voting for in the first place, really. Where are your heads at, people? Why is even contracting with the system by voting? You're giving them the power, yes or no? Withdraw yourself from the system. Come out, we can plan, we together can plan a new country here. But it's not going to come from these people here. It can only come from you, the people. But they are not the people here, are they? No, they are the criminals here. Right. This is the belligerent government with no standing under any law of the planet. So as we move ahead, I just want to tell you people, I'm glad to see you standing up and saying no first. Because a no vote is still a shit vote. And I know it's out of fear. So we've got to stop acting in fear. Hello, Chris. How are you? Now, I don't want to sit here talking all day because I'm hungry. I've got to get something to eat. Solidarity Australia. Good to see you people here. Woo! And everyone else, good to see you all here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, give me a yeah! But look, I didn't want to come here and talk today, but I felt it necessary to come and meet you people and let you know there is another movement that you've probably never heard of, and I'm not going to tell you. You need to seek it and find it. Do some hard work, people. Find out what you're doing, and where you're doing it, and who you're doing it with. But stay blessed and stay loved. Have a lovely day, everybody.
God bless you, bro. Yeah. Can I say something?
Actually, you know what's amazing is I'm a Cherokee and I'm half Cherokee, and so I'm the First Nation in America. And so what happened was, I'll cover the issues. What was amazing is the Cherokee Indians were very vicious. We held on the British, the Spanish, and the French for 200 years. We were one of those vicious tribes. We had other Indians as our slaves. American Indians had other Indians as our slaves. We're a very strong tribe. But what's amazing is, I want to talk to you about Vietnam, just real quickly, Vietnam War. I was going to go to the Vietnam War. We had 50,000 people that were killed. And so the government said, it's a $500 fine if you're on the street, 8 o'clock curfew. So what did we do? 35,000 of us were on the street that night for a whole week. We shut the whole country down for a whole week. And then Johnson's pulling all the people out. But we're going to become united. We'll be able to stand for democracy. See, I lived in Russia for a long time. I know what pure communism looks like. I know what the KGB looks like. The guy that's running this state is pure communism. The guy that's running this country is pure communism. Where's he staying with us? They're my brothers and my sisters. What's amazing is, when they say, 1.5 meters, you can't touch anybody, what did I do? I had 30,000 people. I didn't get killed at one time. This is the shortest nation. We're going into the Islam. We're destroying the whole democracy of this nation. God bless you. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Oh, no.
Freedom from apartheid. Freedom from a voice in Parliament for
No idea.
Man Lawson,
Hey.
good job.
How are you?
I saw you on a walk, okay? Next time you should ride a horse, alright?
Yeah, much easier.
But the horse can't, I don't know how long it can last anyway.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
still
you
end
should
up hurting.
a few horse. Is your foot alright?
Yeah,
Is your
they're
foot
okay.
alright?
It's much better now.
Yeah. And did you know my aunt who was in Vancouver, Canada,
Yeah.
she's back. And when I told her that we're still having employers asking about the back status, she said, are you kidding me? We in Canada don't ask that anymore. A few months ago, May. And she said that they don't ask that since late last year.
Yeah.
We have our reputation seriously damaged already, this country. And also those blue states and blue cities in America, they got lawsuits that that's saying that this back status is very unconstitutional. These are blue cities, Washington DC, swarming capital, Chicago, San Diego, California. They won on the court case, the local courts. Our judiciary, where are they? They are going to look down at this, even the blue states and blue cities judiciary. Our judiciary is going to be disgraced to the whole world.
Yeah. 100%.
Look, these are blue cities for God's sake. How come they can get judges like this? I'm not saying the American judicial system is 100% perfect. They have, yes, judges, bad judges, evil judges, but look at this. They can produce such judges. What's wrong with Australia judiciary? American.
I'm gonna have a listen.
A man named Marbo, Eddie Marbo was his name back in the 80s, said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
He said that he wasn't going for his land rights. He wasn't doing that for Aboriginal people. He did that for all people. He said, white Australia are just as much prisoners of this as what we are. He said they just don't know it yet. And after 235
Are you
years...
Rukshan's mate?
What's that?
Are you Rukshan's mate?
No, I'm not.
You know Rukshan?
No, I'm not Rukshan. I'm
No, I know
channel.
you're not Rukshan.
I'm a separate channel.
Yeah, but do you know Rukshan?
I think him sometimes.
Yeah, oh, okay. I thought he would have been here.
Years ago,
But I haven't
we
seen
were
him.
strangers. My ancestors came here as little kids, guilty of stealing a loaf of bread. A child guilty of trying to survive. How can a child be guilty of trying to survive?
There are plenty of them out.
Try to push it that everyone votes yes.
Hey, not bad. I'm ex-hospital worker who lost my job due to mandate. I'm from Hong Kong. OK，呢度高少人嘅，係啦，個上呢度啲人係好過上個禮拜嗰啲投，我見到啲投 yes 嗰班人，投 no 呢啲人係好有條有理，井有理。Tell the truth, mainstream media. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Hey.
I got him up at the top of the stairs. Hence why Lula. Hence why. Look at that. Look, hence why he had the cops coming up to him. So I brought him up the side, away from the cameras. Fuck, everyone knows the fuck.
Going to march in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not standing here listening.
Look at the fake news gets source of everything and fuck. That's why all the cops are
How come the coppers show up there? You mean the coppers show up with who? Who? That the Morganianas? Also, he bring the coppers in here, right? Where? Oh, yeah. I saw it.
The hell? Now, if they're asking for that kind of power, we absolutely need to say no. Our constitution might not be much. Our system of democracy might not be much. But it's all...
Whatever.
So we have a responsibility to defend it. Writing directly into the Constitution like that, the truth of the referendum, this is where Australia gets turned into a communist country. If they can write directly into the Constitution like that, they can completely do away with Parliament. The process of Parliament, things get put up, things get debated. Why risk things being debated? Why risk the vote? If you can write it directly into the Constitution, the process of Parliament becomes irrelevant, completely irrelevant. All the members of Parliament become irrelevant. As I said, our system of democracy might not be much, but it's all we've got. This is Australia becoming a communist country.
Look, we have to stop this.
There's a need to stand up and defend it.
The Aboriginals get blamed if everything goes south, and they'll have to suffer.
Both my parents served in World War II. And they did not serve in World War II, so that this could become a communist country 80 years down the track. We need to stand up and defend it. We need to say no. The Aboriginal people, they are not strangers anymore. They are our brothers, and we will fight.
Thank you, Glenn. Awesome stuff. I'd like to introduce is Darren from my place. I think we know you, buddy.
Thank you very much, and thanks to all the previous speakers, but I have a totally different opinion. I don't know where we've been for the last 20 years, but they already have full control. It doesn't matter what you vote for, they do as they bloody well please. We had a 1988 referendum about a third level of governance in this country, and we all voted unanimously, 65% I think it was, no. Yet we have a third level of governance, and they've been incorporated. the fact of the matter is, the minute you go out and vote yes or no in an election or an unlawful referendum, you're actually contracting and accepting their authority that they have the authority to hold one in the first place. So until we can get the mindset that these people in power are a foreign occupying belligerent corporate government that have absolutely no constitutional authority, they have no legal authority, and the only way they continue to have that authority is because we keep accepting them and we keep rocking up to the polls. And I don't know about you, but I'm not waiting until 2026 to get rid of that muppet up here, okay? There's no political answer to the problems we face in this country. If we haven't found that out in 3 elections in 18 months, then I don't know what's wrong with people. It's bleeding obvious that there's no political answer. The answer is that we don't recognise and we withdraw our consent on every single level possible. And that means we don't support the AFL, it means we don't support any multinational businesses, right? And we don't spend money at any of them. We stop complying en masse, okay? Because while you keep playing their game, you will lose. You will lose, okay? Now, I don't know how many of you follow A1, and I've moved on from A1, but last Friday night I did an interview with Carl Leibold, and I come out really strong with some messages to the freedom movement, okay, about all the leaders that have the following to come together and sit down and let's agree on some things. We have an unlawful government. We have an unconstitutional government. They're taking part in mass genocide, right? There's none of those points that anyone in the freedom movement could argue with. So if we all agree on that, why the hell do you want a seat at that table and join the crime gang and be complicit and take part in the crime? We're sending letters to CEOs and mayors of councils, informing them of the knowledge of treason and expecting them to stand up and do something about it. And if you don't, we're going to take you down in your personal capacity. Yet we have the knowledge of treason. We have the knowledge of an unlawful, unconstitutional government. Yet we're not doing what we're expecting others to do because we keep rocking up there and actually accepting their authority by thinking that we need to vote. And we simply don't. We have the power. The minute we walk away en masse, and the 5 million people that are awake in this country, and there's more than that, the minute we all have the same message, it's over for them. It's over. And yeah, so if you think you have any chance of doing anything by voting, you actually need the yes vote to get up. Because there's not enough pain happened yet. People still haven't woken up. They're still living their daily life as if nothing's going on. We are meandering our way through the mass genocide of a nation, and we're going on hands and knees with a petition. Oh, please, sir, can you stop doing this? But seriously, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay, it's that simple. And I'll leave it on that note, and thank you for the time.
Thank you, Darren. See, these opinions don't divide us, do they? Not at all. One place, Poland. Big message from Poland, a man with a big heart. They've been through this many times. Thank you, Les.
Hello everyone, my name is Leszek. Most of you know me. I'm Polish. I came from Poland 34 years ago. I live in the communist country and I think I know what's going on. Unfortunately, most people don't realize that the plan to bring the communists into Australia was since 1948. From nationality and citizenship Act 1948, where the politicians sold people to UN without asking people, without a referendum. And now, in 2008, they created a draft, a new constitution for the Republic. I don't know if you hear about it, but it says about the abolition of the land. Basically, we have to give away our land. Okay, we will have no rights at all. Okay, the government will be able to take all your land, the same like your private and business and whatever. Okay, this is in the proposition, there in the drafts. We know that the Albanese government is illegal. I didn't choose him, he is not my prime minister. I didn't vote because I don't take part in the crime. I didn't vote in the state elections and in the federal elections. But this time I would say we do not have enough people to say, to not to vote, okay? If few of us, if we don't vote, unfortunately, yes is going to win for 100%. Stalin used to say, obviously, that doesn't matter how you vote, it's important who is counting the votes. I would say it doesn't matter how you vote and who is counting the votes, it's important who is pressing the buttons on the computer. We know that this referendum is already done. We know what the result is, but we still should say no, so it will be much more difficult for them to destroy us, okay? This referendum is not about our voice, it's not about Aboriginal people, it's all about next step, which goes to Republic, and that will take our rights away because that will destroy our constitution, which is protecting us. And of course, next up is going to be Republic, and then it will be communism. So please, think seriously about it. We do not want to have a communism here. We want to be living in the free. We are such a rich country. We should be all kings and queens. And we are. We just have to believe in it and understand it. Thank you, guys. Stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. We've got one more speech before we head off, and a couple of songs before we head off down the road. But I'd like to invite Jackie.
Hey,
Jackie, look on chat.
Yeah.
She's asked to give us a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Australians, firstly I wish to show my respect to our First Nations brothers and sisters. Now, from a lawful perspective, and the Constitution is the supreme written law of this land, you cannot, under Section 128, create a referendum on the same subject matter that there has already been a successful referendum. So the grounds they are holding this referendum on were to include and to give our First Nations, our Aboriginals a voice. Guess what? The 1967 referendum did that. They altered Section 5126 of the Constitution. Prior to the 67 referendum, it used to say the Parliament may make laws for all other races except for Aboriginals. They then, after the 67 referendum, amended it, so it now reads that the Parliament may make special laws for all races. They were included then. Now, Section 724 and 128 of the Constitution give every race in this land an equal voice. The Constitution was created and to have everybody equal in the eyes of the law as they are in the eyes of God. You cannot constitutionally create a divisional section that is discriminatory against other races. You cannot put preference over one race to the other. Now, what is really occurring behind the scenes? You need to look in the 1940s, unconstitutionally and infallibly, the government treated with the UN. They created the National Citizenship Act of 1948. Have a look at that. When you go in there, have a look at who is the executor and trustee of all land deeds, titles and trusts of this land. The UN. Creating Section 129 is opening the door for a UN land grab. That's what this is about. This is about them supporting their foreign corporation, multi-conglomerate mates, and handing over all our land for mining. This is nothing to do with helping our First Nations people. It is a scam and it is a hoax. And once again, you cannot use Section 128 to hold a referendum on the same subject matter that a successful referendum has already created. 5126. This is all absolutely unconstitutional. This government is a corporation. They have got no authority or jurisdiction over us. They are a corporation owned by America. This shit effery has been going on for decades. And it's time Australians wake up. Australians said, we are the power here. And we need to put them in their place. Everything they have done is ultra vires. They have not adhered to the Constitution for decades. And every bit of statute and legislation that they create is all for them to tax us or fine us. It's causing hardship to people. They have put us in this situation. Inflation, etc., it's non-existent. A potato is the same value now as what it was 1,000 years ago. It's worth no more. This is a world of commerce. This is a corporation. The Australian government is a business corporation. They're making money from us and screwing us over. And we need to wake up to that.
Let's take it to the streets.
It's an invalid referendum. They cannot hold it. All Australians need to wake up to it. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Jackie. She's there from the start when all this crap started 3 years ago. I know we're getting edgy to go for a march. We are shortly. We're going to get creative. We're going to invite the living creative spirit in now with this man on didgeridoo. Please welcome Martin. He's come to play the didge for you.
Thank you very much for coming today, and we're so united. And this is my message because we are united. We're all indigenous to this earth, and nobody has the power to harm or to control people and then make them do things they don't want to do. And you know, the change we really need is uniting. And you know, I'm against apartheid. My story is I came to Australia, this land. I called my home in '78 when I was 4 years old off a refugee boat. It took us 3 attempts to get here. And as I look around, I have beautiful Australians in front of me, and every one of you would have had ancestors that would have come by plane, by boat, to this beautiful island. We reserve this place as home. And we need to change to be one and to be united. And that's the key thing. This yes vote is going to segregate us, and it's going to create more division. And I know, as I have been taught the didgeridoo by my friend who is an elder, and he said to me, you know, we want to be together, we don't want to be divided. So this is to you, I play with my heart to your heart, and we spread this energy to everybody, and we have more energy, more flow towards uniting us together as one.
Thanks, Martin.
Yep, the mainstream media, the MSN cookies, the mass media cookies, tell the truth. The mainstream media should tell the truth all along the last 3 years. The people like us who lose their jobs. The mainstream media.
Elon Musk. Life of the
It's yellow too.
Alright guys, everyone with banners, banners to the front, banners to the front. 3 years, every single week, we'll be meeting up. Not Harrison. Harrison is all leaders.
OK， 我哋開齋，正式開齋而家。OK， we are starting now。Veterans. Hey, are you a veteran? Are you a veteran? Only you or just the other guy too?
We're just here supporting the people.
Oh, I thought you're a veteran. You used to be. I bet you used to be a veteran, right? Well, another John Rambo here. Sorry, just joking. John Rambo. A potential John Rambo's here. Sorry, just joking.
Alright, any more batters? Front. Alright, let's get started, guys. 3 back, calling up. 3 back, calling up. We say no. We say no. We say no. No to the boys. No to the boys! No to the boys! Alright, who's ready to start marching? Let's go!
You on my channel, Straight for Freedom?
Yeah.
It's me, Jay. Nice to meet you, mate. Good on ya.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I mean,
alright?
yeah, I'm alright. I just, if it wasn't for the few calls, I would travel to Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide. You're a legend, mate. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. Because the fuel is costing $200 a litre, so it's too expensive for me to get to Adelaide.
What brings you here today? Alright, have a good one. We'll speak
Yeah.
Where's Pauline?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, SBS. Tell the truth, SBS. Tell the truth, SBS.
No. Which one do you prefer to carry? Yeah.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this woman. Look at this woman. Look at that woman. Look at that woman. Yeah, all right.
Never been?
Yeah.
You do? Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm still struggling to find work anyway. They're still asking for your back status now. I'm struggling to find, yeah. Some of them.
Tell them straight up. It's awful they even ask that question.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'll let you go. It's a busy man.
Yeah.
I'll look at your website later.
Yeah.
Yeah, film me. Beautiful.
Yeah. You own nothing and you're happy.
Exactly.
She own nothing and she be happy.
So you want United Nations takeover, do you?
She own nothing and she be happy.
She doesn't know what happened. Look what's going on.
She own nothing and she be happy.
That's right.
And she be happy. She own nothing. Why should I?頭先嗰個女人，嗰個肥女人就係 you own nothing and you be happy 嗰種。That woman just before it's the time that she own nothing and she be happy. As well, economic reform said you own nothing and you're happy. This is acceptable? No.
Has sold us out. They are a corporation. We are the Commonwealth of Australia.
Channel 7, Channel 9, I don't know which one. That was the SBS up there, but that one I don't know, Channel 9, Channel 10, I don't know. Channel 9, Channel 9, the dog channel, the dog channel, Channel 9. In Mandarin means Channel 9, Channel dog.
The media lies. The media lies. The media lies. The media lies. The media lies.
Tell the truth, Channel 9. You know what 9 means?
They're just a
And this will work better.
Dog channel.
Ultimately, they're just going to keep doing things to destroy us anyway. But it would be good for this to go through and just let these people know that they don't control it. And if it goes through,
And that's what that's to build up your business.
Look, the other group's down here. Oh, yep, the other group's down there. Yep. The other group, the other group.
No to the voice! No to the regime! No to the voice! No to the voice! No to the regime!
Greenborough.
Yeah, that's the other group. Yep, that's the other group.
For those who have relationships destroyed, this government has destroyed relationships. It has destroyed businesses. It has destroyed children's education. And citizens everywhere. The suburb of Windsor for Balenciaga. Balenciaga is a cancer on this society. You may have heard in the press about the controversy of Balenciaga and the exploitation of children in their advertising. In case you didn't know what that was about.
Yeah, that's the other group. That's the other group. Treasury Garden. Yeah, that's the other group, Treasury Garden.
Fashion show owned by a company called Kerry. We also own Gucci, just up on the corner by a massive global fashion organisation.
Oh, second one. Wow.
And there was a second campaign where they had documents from the Supreme Court of the US decision regarding whether or not pedophilia should be protected under free speech. There was a document.
Yeah, that's Ministry.
Oh, we going down there?
Yeah, that's the other group.
Someone's coming up there. Why are they up there?
Yeah, I don't know, they split up with us 6 months ago.
Oh, did they?
So they got the other group going up.
Oh,
there.
good.
That's Team B. That's Team A.
And this group is here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look how long it is. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is so good. I was really worried there would be not many people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I help you. You own nothing and you're happy. He own nothing and he's happy.
God help you.
He own nothing and he's...
That's your choice. Go for it. That's okay. Let them.
That's the other group. Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent.
Yeah, I'll space it back.
I'd love to know those stats.
Good.
Hey, you guys got to film at the front. There's more people up the front.
Yeah,
because it's really disingenuous to do that and not show much people. Yeah, make a lot of money.
Alrighty, thank you everybody for coming today. We've got a few quick speeches. And today we're going to open up the speaking list to anybody who wants to do a little speech today. We've got 2-minute speeches. If you haven't prepared 2-minute speech, just pop up here and have a chat. But I do think we should have a song first, and I think you guys might know what song I had in mind. It's not The Voice. I had the actual song. I think we might know this one. Sing it with me, guys. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands of earth we come. We'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australia.
dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian.
Beautiful stuff. Got a little message. The lady doesn't want to speak, but she'd like us to speak for her regarding boycotting the fraudulent referendum. The question is, why did Don Farrell voluntarily issue the Voice to Parliament writ? Donald Edward Farrell is an Australian politician and former trade unionist. He is a member of the Australian Labor Party and has been Minister for Trade and Tourism and Special Minister for State in the Albanese government. There is no correct writ, as Jackie was telling us back at Parliament. Anyway, that was for that lady. Got something there, Harrison?
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Australians, it is my honour to welcome you once again to the Worldwide Rally for Freedom 13.0! Once again to take a stand against the Voice to Parliament. And today we return to the streets to make it clear that we will not support racial division in our country. The Voice is a divisive ploy to pit Australians against each other and to lay the foundations of an apartheid state. Placing a racially exclusive body into the constitution of our nation would fundamentally undermine our democratic process. And any power given to the Voice that overrules the federal government would overrule Australian democracy itself. There are so many unanswered questions about the Voice that its proponents desperately want us to stop asking. Here are some of them. Who will be in the Voice? How will they be selected? Will they be elected by only Indigenous people? What is the criteria for being considered Indigenous enough to participate in the Voice? How much funding will it have? What powers will it have in its fullest form? And what will that funding be spent on? The Voice proposal is intentionally vague to misrepresent the long-term plan that it represents. The original proponents of the Voice publicly support a treaty with the federal government. The original slogan of the Voice architects was always Voice, Treaty, Truth. The Voice is clearly intended to be a coordination body to advocate for racially motivated reparations. The proponents of the Voice should skip to the point and advocate for the treaty that they actually want. The reason they won't is because they know that you won't like what they want to put in it. Land rights reforms, reparations and compensation, and, in the words of one of its key founders, a black political force to be reckoned with. That's Thomas Mayo. The Voice is a Trojan horse for a radical faction of Indigenous activists to supersede our Australian Constitution. The treaty, or the proposal rather, is so fundamentally unspecified that it creates more questions than it answers. A treaty between the federal government and the Voice would lead to this body having veto power over our legislation. The proposal is so vague that it is obvious that it is only the beginning of a long line of radical demands. Our freedom movement sees the right
writing on the wall. Our freedom movement sees the danger of opening up this Pandora's box of racial favoritism. Our freedom movement sees the communist undergirdings of this proposal. And our freedom movement is prepared to speak out loudly against the voice and support an equal Australia for everyone. A better pathway for the future of Indigenous Australians is possible. The government should consult with existing local Indigenous groups to learn how best to deliver services. The elected members of state and federal parliament from Indigenous communities must be held to account for their failures. And most of all, we need an audit of all previous spending on Indigenous services to find out how much we
I don't know how this is going to impact on their lives. Right now they're safe, but I'm not going to vote yes when I don't know what's going to happen. So you might be here as a student, you might go back.
Sorry.
Are you recording me?
Oh, sorry. No.
Can you
Oh, sorry.
Can you delete that? What do you?
No, it's alive. I'll get over there, right? Sorry.
We do not need a new voice. We need a government that listens to what Indigenous people are already saying. I see in Australia where all people of all races live together peacefully without government discrimination. I see in Australia with one unified representative government and no cutouts for every race within Australia. They're gonna be you then. I see in Australia where our children don't have to worry about the colour of their skin. And I see in Australia where we are all united by what we have in common rather than divided by what sets us apart. We are one Australia. We are a society where everyone should have equal rights and representation under the law. We will not support this Trojan horse that has been rolled up to our gates and is preying on vagueness and kill tactics for us to let it in. We will say no to the voice, and we will say yes to a free and equal Australia for people of all races. We are never going to give up. We are never going to give in. We are the freedom movement. Thank you for coming today. We are here for freedom! Throw your fist in the air after me. Freedom! We are here for freedom from apartheid. Freedom! We are here for freedom from churches which politicize themselves instead of being open to everyone.
Oh, look at that.
We are here for freedom from one corrupt political elite in Canberra pretending to represent Aboriginal people when most Aboriginal people do not want it. Freedom!
Look at that church. Look at that church.
Do you want to go? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Romeo. I'm here in regards perhaps to probably this matter is urgent for all of you guys.
I'm here because of my children, my grandchildren. Now they were born here.
Look at this.
I think I am the son probably was. I think actually has the same right as everybody else. They are smart and we're building.
I think about possibly 1,000. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, look at that.
I believed it originally.
Look at this fucking church. Look at that. Look at that church. Look at this fucking church. Look at this church. Respect churches. Church in name only. Look at the church. Look at the church. Church in name only. Church in name only.
Guess who funds them?
I know, Vatican.
Guess who? All the churches are brought out. You know all the big people are brought out?
Yeah. Churches in name. Churches in name only.
Everyone's brought out.
My brother David.
So pushing back against the LGBT trans agenda for children. Yes, we are. We are extremists. We are parents, concerned parents and grandparents, family and friends. We are pushing back against the trans LGBTQIA agenda for children. It has nothing to do with the acceptability of LGBTQIA as adults and decisions made by adults. But we're concerned about our children, about the exposure to drag story times, about utter indoctrination of our children. We have a rally on the 21st of October, Saturday, 21st of October, and we're asking you to please note that your diaries. We will be meeting at the Treasury Stairs, Saturday, 21st of 12 noon. Please be there, please support the children. Please support us with this rally. We'll see you there. Thank you. Okay, you ready to sit with me? Vote no! Vote I have good memories of that song. You know, John Farnham did not read and write it. It's owned by a writer. Martha Heard was disturbed by the fact he's using it. Want to see it with me?
There we are, that's the other group. Yep, 我而家去睇你哋 group 咯。我而家去第二個 group 睇下 ，OK。Oh yeah, that's the other group. Yep. Yep. They're over there. What? Yeah, I know they got their own right. They got the rights. Doesn't matter.
No, look, I know it's sad, but
Yeah.
I still love them.
Yep, that's the other group. Yep.
Shame. Maybe one day we'll get back. Do we
Yeah.
know that, Johnny?
That's the other group.
Thank you very much, everyone. We can get the country back. We can return for our children's children. It's time to stand, all right? We want to move on. Thank you. Well, we've got one more speaker here. One more speaker, Harrison. You want to come out here?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's William. I'm just a normal Australian like all of you, and this is a spiritual battle that we're in. We're not just fighting against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in dark places. And we need to know what the issues are. There's literature being handed out, there's flyers, find some people, get hold of these books. It's beyond the voice. It's about a national Sunday law. We need to understand what they're doing in the United States and around the world in Christian countries that are going to bring upon us a tyranny that we have never understood. These books explain it. Let's vote no and let's stand up for the God-given rights that we've received as all equal human beings under our Creator. Thank you.
Alright, who's ready to start marching? Alright, can we get the banners back to the front? Banners back to the front. And let's continue marching along here, guys. The people go around and then up to Boyd Street, back to Boyd Street again, and then back to Boyd.
佢哋我肯定好多頭腦嘅。你層樓啊，明唔明啊？你冇層樓你死緊啊嘛，明唔明啊？保住你層樓啊，先得係，明唔明啊？仲有啊，你原住民，仲有一啲原住民啊，你過咗一次啊，你啲草根啊，或者有稅人攞咗10%，即係呢啲嗰啲 name title 嗰啲 claim 嗰啲嘢話，攞咗10%已經偷笑啦。有咩事啊？佢哋入佢哋數㗎，話你啲原住民自己要嘅，但係好多原住民都唔要㗎。咁啊，仲有佢哋原住民嘅聲譽係一蹶不振、萬劫不復、永不超生，明唔明啊？因為佢哋害死我哋冇咗層樓啊嘛，同埋交好多稅啊嘛，明唔明啊？萬劫不復，永不超生，一蹶不振，明唔明啊？佢哋聲譽會。兩個禮拜啦，而家價。仲有啊，萬劫不復，佢哋聲譽同埋你搞到跨世代嘅仇恨同埋 resentment 啊，明唔明啊？即係嗰啲同工嗰啲，一定會掛喺 yes 嗰班，你哋要雷得我咁樣。係啊，係啊，我知佢哋俾咗錢㗎嗰班人。係啊，俾啲企業啊嗰啲全俾錢佢哋嘅，有啲人真心交，俾錢嘅，俾錢同埋真心交，明唔明啊？同埋你嗰啲投 no 投 yes 嗰啲，有咩出事，第二佢哋下一代會仇恨佢上一代，害到佢咁啊，明唔明啊？交到好多跨世代嘅仇恨同埋咩啊，明唔明啊？明唔明跨世代隔恨仇恨？係啊。
I ordered some from Korea.
When they do this thing with the other group.
my landlord, Asian landlord, who's back, she said that she voted no. And my politicians back, they say no. That's when it comes from, because their flat, their apartment, their house, okay? They lose their houses. And we're going to save them until when it goes south, they take the blame. And the ones voting no, of course, they will put a yes and a yes. And the yes say, why did you warn me? And then the kids, the grandkids will blame them for the yes vote. Because it's a generational resentment and hatred. Both the indigenous camp and the non-indigenous camp. Because they'll blame each other for losing the houses and everything, okay? So we're going to save them from the reputation being obliterated past massive permanent damage in generations, if not years. Because I'm renting, but those people in the houses, the Asians are going to be saying no because they don't want to pay any more taxes. And my landlord said that only have about $200 out of a house. So they're really no. They're going to say no, 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 no. And the sad fact is Ali Dingo and Marcia Lantern, no Pearson, these people, they are traitors forever in their life. They are permanently damaged. Reputation.
You still work at the hospital?
No, I lost my job already. What about you? You get a job?
No, I work for myself, but my husband really. We went very quiet. He lost a lot of work because we work for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then when they needed him, they asked him to come back.
The hospitals wouldn't hear.
Hospital's different.
Yeah, I know, but our traditional system is just as bad, just a lot worse than the Americans. The American blue states, blue cities have judgment in San Diego, Washington DC, Chicago, New York. Say that this vax mandate unconstitutional. Blue cities, for God's sake, judiciary. Our judiciary is locked down by the American judiciary. Even in the blue states and blue cities, they are going to lock us down. We still have judges like this in America. How come? How come we have the judges in this country?
You know where they are.
You're having fun today? And the state is hoping they keep using the same plastic. Maybe they
We share it with
you. Look at that.
Good on you, Ozzy.
There we go. All right, sorry, man. Oh, yeah. Was it shouting? I'll give it a microphone.
No, we won't know. Sorry. Ah, come on! Ooh. Is that all you got, buddy?
You bastard!
We say no! No to their vote! No to their vote! We say no! We say no!
One. Shake.
We are one!
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 No division! We say no!
We say no! We say no!
I was reviewing camera too, and I was some rallies. I was reviewing some of the rallies too.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I'm doing a live too. So
Oh, right.
yeah, I remember I was reviewing camera live. I was reviewing camera too.
No to division! No to the voice!
Oh, look at another one. Look at that, another one. Oh, another one. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Look at that. Oh, look at that. before. They own nothing and you're happy. You own nothing and you're happy. Look at this, there's 3 of them already there. 3 of this. You own nothing and you're happy type. They all know how.
We share a dream and sing with one voice. I am you, we are Australia. I'm a teller of stories, I'm a singer of songs. I'm Albert Namanjira, I paint the ghostly guns. I'm Clancy on his horse, I'm the Kelly on the run. I'm the one who was Matilda, I am Australian. I'm the hot wind from the desert, I'm the black soil on the plains. I'm the mountains and the valleys, I'm the drought and flooding rains. I am the rock, I am the
Tommy, you know Tommy, the kid I work with, he'd be up there. Sing this.
we are many, and from
Why are you talking so much?
we are Australia. Wake up, Melbourne! Wake up, Melbourne! Vote no! No for apartheid! No for apartheid! No for apartheid! Wake up, everybody! Wake up! Wake up, Melbourne! Wake up, Melbourne! Wake up, Melbourne!
This is your land too! Vote no! This is your land! Vote no! This is your land too! 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 Vote no!
Yeah.
The one!
仲有最攞命就係啊，佢原住民公投俾話俾個 body 俾佢哋啊嘛，但係唔正做你知咁多年嚟，你搞得到好啲原住民嗰啲問題啊？有冇啊？冇啊嘛，掠水，掠水變相 cap 水，再咁多 cap 水機會，跟住佢哋自己 Chris Minster 同呢個死人頭釘釘之後自己搞 voice parliament 又掠水，層掠水機會有嗰啲原住民有冇真係有機會可以最需要嘅佢哋或者俾人家暴啊吸毒嘅問題嗰啲有冇得到啲需要啊？冇啊嘛，嗰啲吸毒問題啊家暴問題啊有冇改善到啊？冇啊嘛。你我知啊，但係你救我唔知有冇投啊，但係因為佢一樣會，你知做票啦，做票我哋投到佢可以話呢一事。你想咗我哋唔投票佢哋罰我哋錢。如果有好處啊，Boss話咧，如果我哋有成幾百萬人唔投票咧，甚至1000萬咧，佢罰得晒全部咩？你咁多時間，咁多法院咁多時間可以搞咁多罰款咩？係咪先？所以呢個係另一個方法，但係我唔知得唔得。都要試下話俾佢聽咯，明唔明啊？即係唔係藥石亂投，但係都要試可行地方嚟試。I said to her that we have to try our methods, including not. Yeah, fuck elbow, fuck the voice. They didn't help ambitious at all. They know, some of them know that already. So we have to tell the Vax people too.
Yeah,
that their houses is their last defense, last line of defense. That's the worst part.
And their families.
And also many of my Asian friends, including my landlord, one of my father's friends, tell me that they don't know, despite being vaxxed.
I know they don't know. Nobody knows.
Oh no, what the hell?
Look at the Nazis have turned
What the hell?
Yeah, Nazis, yeah.
Why are you showing up? Why are you showing up? Why are you guys showing up? Why? Why are you guys showing up?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna see.
These guys anyway. Who are these guys anyway? I don't know where they're showing up.
They're probably plants to make us all look like bloody nut jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. What are these guys? Who are these guys anyway?
Buddy. Are you with the Nazis, are you? Have you seen Sandra and Judy? I come with them now. I've lost
Jody
them.
or Judy?
Judy. Big Judy.
No, I haven't seen.
I've lost them somewhere. Yeah. I'm supposed to be looking after them, and I've got to talk to them.
Will do.
There are
Yeah, I don't know, but we gotta be careful. Yeah. Who the hell? But that's the freedom of expression. That's the issue. That's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the
That's
ass.
going to be on the news now.
Yeah.
That all the no voters.
That's the reason why they've come here.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then they'll label us as
Nazis.
Nazis.
Yeah, I know.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. Because there was Channel 9 here before.
Yeah.
And they were recording, but they didn't want to show. And I bet you they will show that.
I know Judy was struggling. I think she was struggling to walk, so I don't know where that's going. I'm stuck with
They tried with big exit and Trump already. Yeah. They tried it with Trump and big exit.
I'm right on.
I said to him, I was standing beside him, I said, what's in the flag? Oh, you'll see. And I said, oh, I hope it's not from yesterday. Oh, no, it's not that. And of course, yeah, it's bloody, it's them. That's what the government wants. Well, mate, they probably
They just joined in during Burst Street. I don't know why.
No, they were down near the station. I was standing beside them down near the station.
Oh, down near the station.
Yeah, down near the station they were there.
They're plans. You think they're plans?
They are, yeah, I believe so.
I don't know. 得嚟，邊度得嚟？你邊度得嚟？乜走嚟？真。Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Hey. 頭先嗰班人白色旗嗰班人 ，boys 等於 anti-white 嗰班人，我唔知佢邊度嚟。Don't say that flag, boys equals anti-white. I don't know where the hell are they coming from. Okay, so I don't know who they are, but hopefully they're not Nazis. Okay. Hey, who are those guys? Who are those guys with the white flag thing? Antifa. White anti-white boys.
Paid opposition, paid to be here. Make us look stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who they are, but they shouldn't be appearing at all. I don't know why.
Who are you?
Who are you? Hey. What the hell?
We've been leaving the whole way.
What the hell? These guys? What the hell? Look at them! Look at them! Yeah.
See, it doesn't look white.
No, it doesn't look white.
It looks like colour.
And these guys.
We share a dream.
有警察講嘅嗰班叫做 Voice 等於 NTY 嗰班人，有一個半個喺度，唔知邊咩人嚟嘅。
You need to do something about that lot. They're not peaceful people.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, mate, to be honest, it's just going to withdraw if it gets too big.
We are all being genocided every single race with COVID. Do not cause trouble with the police. We are here peacefully gathered, lawfully gathered, and the voice to Parliament is against all races. It is causing division and discrimination.
We didn't cause violence. The police pushed us up the stairs unlawfully.
What is this voice equals anti-white sign?
We believe that the voice is against white interests, and as white people, we believe in politically
It is against all races, not
yes,
white.
We are one of those races, and we have a voice as well. And our voice is that it's against white people.
It's against all races. It's racist and it's discriminatory.
We don't disagree with you, but it's against us as well. And as white people, we need a voice.
Do not stand apart from our black brothers and sisters. We're all united.
It discriminates against us, yes! Yes, it discriminates against the whites, yes!
They're all white.
We've got rainbow clubs and that. Everybody! We're not going to lower our standards. Thank you, behave yourself or I'll
That just finished up with today. If anyone has any final words, let's hear it. Otherwise, let's call it in. And give yourselves a round of applause, everybody.
Before we go, Jackie's got something for you she'd like to communicate. Take it away, Jackie.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Australians, firstly I wish to acknowledge and show our respect to our First Nations brothers and sisters. I want to make clear that this referendum, can we turn that music down, please? I'm sorry. Technology. Okay. What Australians I need to get across to people is the grounds for this referendum under section 128 are fraudulent. There was a 1967 referendum held with exactly the same grounds and principles. It was successful. Prior to the 1967 referendum, the Constitution at section 5126 used to read, the Parliament may make laws for all races except for Aboriginals. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing, actually. That was actually acknowledging that the Parliament couldn't make laws for them. And they also couldn't be counted in the census. and they couldn't collect data on them. So in my opinion, that was a damn good thing. So what they did was they hoodwinked Australians once again, going to our hearts, thinking we need to include our Aboriginals in the Constitution. Let's hold a referendum to have them included. So the referendum was successful. And 5126 was amended to read, the Parliament may make laws for all races. So guess what? They then came up with the Native Titles Act under that head of power, Section 5126. They also came up with the Racial Discrimination Act under the head of power, 5126. That power already exists within the Constitution for every single Australian, all races as equals under Sections 7, 24 and 128 of the Constitution. We already all equally have a voice to Parliament. I will also add that the Uluru Statement, Voice to Parliament, was a blank document signed by the elders. They signed that under fear, duress and coercion. They didn't want to sign it. They said it's a blank document, we're not signing that. The government turns around and said, if you don't sign it, you can't have any say here. So they signed it under fear, duress and coercion. That document is invalid. This is all an absolute hoax and a scam. You talk to mob, you talk to tribe, you talk to our black brothers and sisters across this nation, they want nothing to do with exploits. And all of these corporations and associations that are set up allegedly to give welfare and give payments to our black brothers and sisters, all of the money is absorbed into the corporation, the government corporation. None of it hits grassroots, none of it gets to the people. Now I'm going to reiterate, you cannot fraudulently use Section 128 of the Constitution to create a second head of power. Section 129, it is discriminatory, it is causing division and it is giving preference. You cannot do that. The Constitution has us all equal in the eyes of the law as we are in the eyes of God. This is absolutely ridiculous. Not only that, as we are all aware, and I think I could say unanimously across this country now, we all know that government cannot be trusted. That's unanimous. Everything they do and have done for decades. And don't think that this has just happened. This has been planned for decades. 1940s, they unconstitutionally and invalidly treated with the UN. They then created the National Citizenship Act of 1948. Go and have a look at that act. Go and have a look under land titles, deeds and trusts. Guess who's the executor and trustee? The UN. And that's what this Section 129 is all about. The UN land grab. They are going to take it off all of us. This has nothing to do with helping or assisting our First Nations. It's bullshit. It's all fraudulent. We must stand up to this government. They are a corporation. It's the government corporation. We are the power. And we must acknowledge that. So, saying no to the voice is nothing to do with being racist. Our black brothers and sisters do not want this. None of us do. This is why they are so secretive about what they are doing. If you get into the lawful side of things and take a look at what they're doing around this country, they are bankrupting the country. What happens then? Guess what? The executors and trustees step in and we're under UN. We need to stand up. They only do this because they treat us as infantiles. We are the executive beneficiaries And we stand up and we own what happens here. This government needs to be dissolved. It is treason. They are not allowed to treaty, they are not allowed to do anything. Sovereignty was never ceded in this country. This is another ground that they are very well aware of. Terra nullius is a fraudulent claim. So this is why I'm trying to remember, and I do apologise, sometimes I don't remember, but I must say the Constitution is the supreme written law of this land. And its purpose is to keep these assholes under control. That's what it's for. They have not adhered to it for decades. They are in treason of the people. And as we all know, in the 70s, they went to the Washington, D.C. and they became the Australian Government Corporation with an ABN.
1973.
Yeah, 1973, mate, that's right. Everything they have done for decades. They control us using fear, duress, well, they put us into fear. And this is how the masses have been controlled for millennia. This has been going on for hundreds of years. They cause the problems. They cause all the problems. They are the reason we are struggling to put food on our tables and keep a roof over our head. They create the interest. This is all run by Vatican City, London City, Latimer Square, and Washington, D.C. The four corners. Religion, law, commerce, and the military. This is all, it is all the narrative, you see. It's all about keeping the people in fear. They create the problem, and then we're just going to come in and we'll save you all, and we'll keep you all safe under a one world government. That's what this is about. Smart cities and everything else. Our children are in danger. We have got to stand up for the sake of our children's futures. It's the only reason I do this. I love my country, but we've got a corporation that does the exact opposite to what our First Nations brothers and sisters, their first and primary obligation to this land has always been protect country, protect our land. And what's this government doing? Desecrating it, mining, coal seam, gas mine fracking. They haven't listened to the Gomeroi people, they haven't listened to any of our First Nations people. They're about to desecrate our Artesian water basin up in the Pilliga. They have destroyed this country, they are raping and pillaging it. This government has stolen what belongs to the people. All our oil, our gas, our water, all our minerals, all of our resources. And they've sold them to foreign corporations. This is what we need to see and understand, and we need to make sure all Australians are aware of the corruption. This is a criminal cartel.
Absolutely.
I could ramble for a week, but thank you, Mark. We are the power, don't forget it!
Thank you, Jackie. Good on you. Good on you. It's been a pleasure standing next to her for many months here. It's been awesome, but we are living in revelation times. Yes. We are living in times where they'll come and they say, we bring you peace. We bring you security. Have confidence in us. But what does the Word of God say? It says, then will come complete destruction. Don't be fooled. They are bringing destruction on this land. Get rid of the division within us and get rid of them, the total division, cartel. Are we one? Yes. Are we going to win this? Yes. Are we one? Yes. We stand with our Aboriginal brothers and sisters. Yes. Thank you. I'm Mark. I love you all. It's been a great day. Organic, it's the best way to go. Thanks for everyone that contributed. Les from the Polish Solidarity Cruise wanted to say that just this week, Poland has separated themselves from NATO. Sorry, newsflash. No, that's not right. That's not what I said. Just this week or last week, the Polish government withdrawn from the war in Ukraine. They say they're not going to support this war anymore. So that's a very positive step.
hopefully we stop killing more people. And obviously, tricky part is that we have here a referendum on the 14th, and in Poland they have election on the 15th. So we'll see what happens in the new government, but at the moment, it looks good. Thank you.
And that's exactly what Australia needs to do. Pull out of NATO, pull out of everything but ANZAC. We've got the ANZAC spirit, everybody. Let's get rid of this stupid WHO, WEF, UN cartel. Love you all. Let's stick around. Don't get divided by these stupid idiots over here. Thank you, coppers, for dealing with it. We appreciate you guys today. We appreciate what you've done. Big turnaround in 3 years. Big turnaround. But thanks, guys. God bless you all. Have a great afternoon. Got some music from Ivan over here. I'm going to get into it now. And Dusty. Thank you. God bless everyone.
頭先嗰班人係唔代表我哋嘅，嗰班咩 boys anti-white 嗰班人，我哋 A 場都係受害者，我哋冇咗層樓，我哋冇咗，我哋冇晒我哋應該要嘅權利 ，OK？ 係啊。What? Do you know Derek? No. No, sorry.
So, he's come to some of these things. Derek?
I can't remember, but maybe I've met him. I don't know.
You want to say photo?
You can stick your Albanese up your ass. You can stick your Albanese. He's just dirty, rotten, sleazy. You can stick your Albanese up your ass.
I'm sure I met you at other marches.
Yeah, yeah.
My son.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? See. Did you find a job?
No.
No? Did you find a job yet?
No.
I haven't too.
Well, it's complicated to be honest, but yeah. It's more complicated than that, but it's hard to explain. So
Yeah. I'm a vote no anyway. What about you? Vote no?
I'm voting no because the yes is a Trojan horse.
Absolutely.
And the euphemism for communistic takeover of everyone's homes and lands.
Absolutely.
And the Aboriginals
we will suffer as a reputation blow.
Yeah, they are being used as pawns to further a communist agenda.
Absolutely. It's a blow to the reputation forever, intergenerational. It's not for years.
So everybody needs to wake up that they can't fall for that Trojan horse.
No.
It's been pretty quickly, you know? Sorry.
You want to say that?
Going a little bit more information I'll find out about you.
Did you? I remember you living with your nurse. Yeah. Did you get a job back yet? Did you get a job back yet? I can't. I'm still on the welfare. Bye. Ah.
Hey.
Cheers, Rusty. See you, Dusty.
How much? If you're having it all day, if you're having it every day, every minute, if you're having it occasionally,
I know it, I started walking after him.
Hey, who are these? I don't know why they show up suddenly. I just asked them and I said, oh, do you know what you're doing? What the hell are you doing? And
no, I didn't say it.
Yeah, I see it. They're just on the back. And then I didn't see it until I was over there. Look, they both work sides of the coin. Work suffer for both worlds anyway. Both of them. Commies and Nazis just both work sides of the coin.
Yes, exactly.
yeah. Police said that they were in the city all day.
I don't know whether they pay agents or not, but I don't know.
It doesn't matter, but that's going to be on the news tonight.
Yeah, but they're this arranged.
Of course.
So it's all thing. Everyone knows that thing.
Wow, where? On the road, 3-2.
What they do, right? They stand at the back of the the yellow stand at the front, the blue stand behind them, and the red blokes stand.
Everyone hates his guts.
A dozen of them. They'll stand there. What they do is everyone coming. You know what you got.
I didn't know those guys were in all the way until I reached the Bird Street. And I saw the flag and I what the hell? And then I asked them politely, what are you doing here? Do you know what you're doing? I just, the worst of both worlds anyway.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Both worlds. I'm a hospital worker who lost my job. So I'm running for the last year or so. And I just couldn't understand why these people just suddenly show up.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I stand on there and I put the sign.
They're professional agitators, that's what they are.
And they all smile at me, just ignore me. And I just asked, you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, no doubt, absolutely. But I just can't understand how a student say, nothing but socialism.
That's what that other one was. That's what they are, socialism.
The thing is, you can live as a socialist but they don't understand that. It's funny, isn't it? All the brainwashing.
Yeah, both sides of this part, both parts is the worst of both
And
worlds.
look, if those parliamentarians don't do anything about that,
They did, they took one away for something happened.
right? Fuck, that's going to
paint them a bad name.
Yeah.
Because they already have a bad name.
I know, but sometimes it doesn't touch. Like we're not with them.
Anyway, it's good to get out now.
Yeah, nice day here.
Yeah, I was hoping for like millions to turn up.
Oh, I know.
But that's about thousands already. At least I saw it.
How many do you think?
I mean, at least 1,000.
I think more.
Oh, yeah, there'd be yeah, there's more. But you know what?
Anyway, well, the last week was only about 50.
There's a lot of things behind the scenes. So, this lady was telling me about that they're actually
Well, today they haven't got the right squad. They haven't got the right squad here. That's very good already. Today they haven't got the right squad here.
We've got quite a few of them. Some of the stuff like his carrots that are loose and that Ian cooked stuff. Yeah.
right, salts.
There's the like anyway, they just need to
而家對視緊，佢哋兩班人喺度對視緊。而家啲差人同一部分唔知係咪 NT 花嘅人幾個4、5貓3、4隻，跟住對住呢班所謂嘅唔知咩人嚟嘅。我都係 first street 先見到佢哋就臨尾。我唔知呢班咩人，總之同 Thomas 師傅好似話佢有啲納粹嘅咩 National Social 嗰班人嗱。我話俾你聽，其實納粹德國有問題嘅，其中原因因為佢輸咗一戰，佢覺得你呢班猶太人、嗰啲人學家為猶太人呢班民族，害到佢德國輸人糧仗，仲已經害咗佢一世嘅，明唔明啊？因為你壟斷咗我國，明唔明啊？再加埋 Freemason 嗰班人，就會害咗佢個民族國家一世啊嘛，害到佢輸埋糧仗啊嘛。咁我覺得呢班人係害佢哋，我覺得要清衰咪清算佢哋咯，係嘛？但係結果搞出禍，明啊？佢唔係錯得晒，但係只不過係你咁樣係講污水啊，明啊？即係話個 Freemason 都害我哋嘅，啲猶太人嗰度害我哋害咗一世嘅，明啊？你明咩意思啊？我唔知啊。
其實都係講緊都係四路㗎嘛。
係啊。
但係只不過佢一樣。
係啊。
Ah, you're too slow.
Yeah,
you
no.
missed the perfect opportunity. What were you doing, dude?
Would you like
a photo with Bill
no thanks, no thanks. I'm an Aussie Hong Kong immigrant. I lost my job due to the mandates. And I reckon what they did to you during the 3 years. Because they force jab you and kill many of your own family. And I'm saying no to this because Pfizer is forcing this. Pfizer kill many of your military and wounded many of yours.
The government, Rob, say no.
I'm heading over there.
Yeah, you want some photos as well?
No thanks, but I'm just telling you, they are using your race reputation to get land grab, and then when it fails, they'll blame all on you because they say that you vote for it, and your reputation will be damaged beyond repair for generations and years to come. So that's what I am stopping, and we have to stop it. But some people say we shouldn't vote at all at this election to say that we don't recognize this government. That's what some people are saying, but maybe that's.
I'd like to have 3 votes: a yes vote, a no vote, and you shouldn't be calling this a referendum vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should never bring to the stage. You should never bring this to a referendum. Who gave you the right to decide a yes or a no?
Because they're corporation since 1973.
Exactly.
1973.
I just got a beautiful wave and a smile out of the Nazi leader. Right?
Over there.
Yeah, I got his attention. And that there, look, gave my thumbs up.
You should go
And he
over
just looked at me, smiled, and just fucking waved to me, right?
They're not quite chatty.
No, it's okay, but I got to talk to everyone in the world. It's my job, even the Nazis. The thing is, like, he saw me, and he smiled and gave me a fucking wave, right?
And they're using you as a land grab. That's all I'm trying to.
I'm glad you said that, brother.
They're using they're damaging your reputation for generations.
That's right.
If not years to come. And they'll cause internal resentment among your indigenous crowd and resentment from the non-indigenous crowd.
I want the land.
Yeah.
You know, no, anybody haven't fucking before?
And the worst thing is these Jewish leaders say to you, Aboriginals, we are the one who help you freedom. How dare you question us? That's how bad they are. Some of them. They say that you should thank us. So is this the way? Sorry. You can't say, oh, I help you find your freedom and you should listen to what I'm saying. No, we're not machines. Machines. You're not machines. We are not machines. I would say thank you, but I don't want anything to do with you.
That's what, exactly.
Then you use treat people like machines or robots or to do your dirty work or whatever.
It's like the French are doing to the Africans. Yeah, oh, we're going to help you, and they take everything off them. They take the minerals, the resources.
Not only that, but also they use you for the turf war. The British, remember the French-Indian War? They drag you into this and fighting with each other. And there's one thing, I don't know whether you know it, before the American Civil War, some of your fellow indigenous in North America were owning slaves. And they were fighting alongside the South. That's the tragic of it. They were using you for turf wars amongst them already. It's like there are two gangsters one in your neighborhood, and the other one took your land. The other gangster say, fight for me, and I'll fight for them out. You don't get involved in any gangsters, okay?
Sorry?
You don't get involved in any gangsters fighting for you.
Oh, you're right.
The this gangster. Gangster 1, Gangster 2. Gangster 2. Gangster 1, Gangster 2.
So they're psyops, they're saboteurs.
Gangster 1, Gangster 2.
Everyone knows it. You don't have to be polite. You don't have to be racist. And you must admit, and you must accept that white people are being replaced. We are becoming a minority. We are and the fact is that we are being right. We are being
Don't shoot it with the media, mate. Like the scene wasn't used tonight. The scene wasn't used, mate.
When the same percentage of the population are not going on in South
We're all genocided by the elite, mate.
Dogs! Illegal in Melbourne? Boo! You bunch of dad kissers!
These two groups, gangster 1, gangster 2. We don't involve with these gangsters, okay?
Yeah, I know,
Gangster
right?
1, gangster 2. Just like what happened in the French-Indian War.
Yeah.
The Native Americans would drag the two gangsters, the French and the British. And also the American Civil War, gangster 1, gangster 2.
Yep.
Again, the natives are dragged into fighting for gold gangsters. It's sad. 而家做對視緊嘅，我哋而家呢班 alleged 啦，咩納粹同埋呢班 Antifa 嗰班人，我同呢兩班人冇關係。OK, I got nothing to do with these two people. I'm just saying, OK, I just want my job back as in my hospital due to the vax mandate, and I want to vote no to say no to this illegal government. OK, 我只係想我就攞翻我份工，攞翻我唔使去要被逼針。 同埋第二，我唔想同呢班幫派1、幫派2有任何關係，我淨係想投 no 去保住其他人層樓，同埋保住啲土著嘅聲譽。OK， 澳洲土著嘅聲譽係咁多。
Trying to change the laws to imprison you. The right.
唉，好，我而家咪 live 暫停為止 ，OK。呢幾個覺醒嘅人，請你 subscribe 我 channel，OK。My life is ending here today, so yeah, thank you very much for watching my live really today, and yeah, thank you very much for that, OK. And please, if you are awake in the last few years, please subscribe to my channel. And all of you, if your friends or family who are injured by this thing, please subscribe to channel. 嗱，呢幾年覺醒人咧，請 subscribe 我啲 channel。咁如果你有親朋戚友俾呢支針傷咗之後咧，咁唔該你 subscribe 我 channel，OK？ 叫你啲親朋戚友 subscribe 我 channel，OK？ 或者佢哋呢個人覺醒之後咧 ，subscribe 我 channel。好多謝你各位睇我呢個今日呢個 live，OK？ 多謝，拜拜。